Today we're going to be talking about Minecraft Let's Plays and where they've gone. We recently just wrapped up Hermitcraft Season 10 and are about to move on to Hermitcraft Season 11, and it's got me thinking about all this sort of thing. I guess I should explain what Hermitcraft is, just in case someone's randomly stumbled on this video. It's like if you and 20 plus of your most dedicated Minecrafter friends actually committed to their 2-week Minecraft phase long term. I think that just about does it. I've been a member of Hermitcraft for 12 years at this point, which feels pretty insane. I joined when I was a teenager. I'm now almost 30. And although my episodes and the way that I make them has progressed significantly since the early days, the format has remained fairly unchanged. Just make a decent amount of building progress in the episode, have some fun interactions with other server members, and tie everything neatly together into a 20-minute-ish episode. Minecraft is the perfect platform for making content like this. It used to exist a lot on YouTube, but it seems to be gradually disappearing. And today I'm going to be explaining why from a purely functional standpoint. This is not me whining or old man shaking hand at clouding. I'm just giving you the facts. Now, the main reason is the way the YouTube algorithm works and how it values constant growth of viewership. So when you post a new video, it will get a little ranking against your recent uploads. And if it's performing better than all of your previous 10 uploads, it will get a 1 out of 10. And if it's performing worse than all of your recent uploads, it will get a 10 out of 10. Now, my anecdotal experience is that 1 out of 10s are almost self-fulfilling. You get a 1 out of 10 and YouTube's like, oh, this channel's doing pretty well. And then you'll start getting like a string of 1 out of 10s where YouTube is recommending your channel more because your channel is doing well. But the same thing goes for 10 out of 10s. If you get a handful of 10 out of 10s in a row, it is hard to claw yourself out of that hole, because from YouTube's perspective, it's like basically going, this guy's bombing, we need to take him off the platform immediately. Now, Let's Play is effectively guaranteeing a string of 10 out of 10s, because as with any series, episode 1 will perform the best, and then the viewership gradually declines. The same thing goes for like TV series and everything else. The issue is YouTube puts no value on the series as a whole. It takes it like on a video by video basis. So it effectively says, even though you have watched the previous 30 episodes of this series, episode 31 is performing worse than the previous 30 videos that this channel has uploaded. So I'm not going to recommend this video to you, and I'm going to recommend you something else. And you may be thinking, well, if I'm subscribed to a YouTube channel, surely I'll get to see that video. But the reality is the majority of viewership for any YouTube channel is based on recommendation algorithms, and very few people are actually using their subscription feed. So not only do you have a natural fall off throughout a season, but it's also compounded by an algorithm that gradually recommends videos less and less. Now, this hasn't always been the case. When Minecraft Let's Plays were incredibly common on the platform, the YouTube homepage was much more subscription-based. It effectively functioned as a subscription feed, and most people watched content from channels that they were subscribed to. That meant that the prevailing YouTube meta for gaming channels was to consistently upload so that you could consistently be on people's homepage and people could be consistently updated with what you were doing. But as YouTube has shifted more and more away from preferencing channels that you're subscribed to just videos that are performing well, the YouTube meta has effectively flipped entirely. Now, you should put all your eggs in one basket, drop one big video as infrequently as possible to allow some anticipation to build up, and hope that it does incredibly well enough to justify working on the next video. There's this term that I really like. You've got relationship YouTubers and you've got idea YouTubers. Relationship YouTubers, a good example would be someone like Casey Neistat or Emma Chamberlain. These are people that will be watched regardless of what they upload. And then someone like Mr. Beast would be a classic idea YouTuber. He's relying on spectacle and the idea behind each video for his viewership. YouTubers exist on a spectrum of relationship to idea. I think I probably fit somewhere in the middle, but I do think it's quite telling that I couldn't think of any current relationship YouTubers that haven't predominantly come from streaming. Like Casey Neistat and Emma Chamberlain are great examples, but I mean, they were blowing up probably like 7 or 8 years ago now. YouTube is much more spectacle and idea and one-shot video performance based than it's ever been. And I'm not necessarily saying that's a bad thing. I think it's probably improved content across the platform by a significant amount, but it does definitely change things. Now, the next thing that is working against Minecraft Let's Plays is that the titles are inherently hostile to new viewers. So if I give an example, Hermitcraft Season 10, Episode 55, Big New Things. Well, there's a lot for a new viewer to digest and try and make sense of there. You know, what is a Hermitcraft? 10 seasons sounds like a lot of seasons. Do I have to start from season 1? Or like, can I jump in here? And episode 55, I'm going to have missed out so much. I mean, if they went back to season 1 to watch my first episode, firstly, I wasn't in Hermitcraft in season 1, so they'd be starting on Hermitcraft season 2, which is equally confusing, and also it'll be like 12 years old and incredibly slow-paced and not really representative of what Hermitcraft episodes are like now. Now, this is why you saw a huge influx of people using Minecraft days as opposed to episode numbers, because Minecraft days, I would argue, get more and more enticing as the season goes on. 4,800 days in my hardcore Minecraft world is inherently more enticing to a new viewer than 600 days in my Minecraft world. And both are significantly more interesting to a new viewer than, say, episode 87. I do have a couple issues with this format though, and it's just why I haven't done it. The number one is that it kind of got ruined a little bit by people faking it, but my bigger problem is that it puts value purely on playtime, which I don't think is a fair representation of how good an episode is. For example, one of my favorite episodes of Hermitcraft Season 10 took me a couple hours to make, and I think if I then had to fill up 100 days worth of Minecraft progress in that episode, it probably would have reduced the overall quality. I personally have played around with removing episode numbers and letting YouTube playlists sort out the episodes, but that's not perfect for returning viewers. And then I have considered using real life days since the server started, but then the problem is you're competing against people who are using Minecraft days, which go by much quicker, so the number is going to seem much smaller in comparison. And honestly, I don't really know what to do about this, so I am open to suggestions down in the comment section. So to summarize this section of the video, you have the natural decline in viewership that happens throughout any series being compounded by an algorithm that gradually recommends new videos less and less, and hostile titles that make it very hard to entice new viewers. It's basically a recipe for disaster when it comes to growth in general on the platform. That means all Minecraft Let's Players can really rely on is word of mouth, people saying to others, you should really watch this individual or this group because their videos are great, because the machines are not doing it for us. So that's kind of the functional bits and bobs. Now it's time to get onto the more social side, which I think is interesting. And I have an opinion here, which is that I think Minecraft Let's Plays are a little bit too engaging while not being engaging enough to be in the sweet spot. So if you run through the full spectrum of long-form Minecraft content, on one side, you have builds that take months and months and months, normally created by multiple people, all being compressed into one 8-minute video that is like a spectacle. It's incredible. It's insanely engaging. It's something that you're going to sit down and properly watch. And then on the other side, you have live streams or VODs that go on for hours that are significantly less engaging, but then they're nice to have on in the background. You can put them on a different screen and you're not going to miss out too much. You're not going to get left behind, and you can pay attention sort of sporadically. I think the problem with modern Minecraft Let's Play content is it's a little bit too short and a little bit too engaging to be really good second screen content. But equally, when it comes to sitting down and actually putting a YouTube video on, Minecraft Let's Plays are competing against some incredibly hyper engaging videos that have been worked on for months by massive teams, and that is also tricky. Now, I personally feel that this middle ground, this awkward middle ground, is actually the sweet spot. This is the sort of stuff that I really want to watch. It's why I watch YouTube. I love seeing the fingerprints of the creator. It's where like the heart comes through. It's not a hyper-polished production. It's why I choose to watch YouTube over things like television. I will forever be a defender of this middle ground, and I love this sort of content, but even I can admit, my viewing habits are the same. It's hard. These machines have been designed perfectly for the human psyche, and they're working incredibly well. And this is why a lot of Minecraft content creators have sort of shifted to this method of predominantly streaming, so that they have that sort of slightly less engaging, longer form content. And then the most engaging parts of the streams will be clipped to create short form content, which is great for Reels and TikToks and YouTube Shorts. Then every few weeks, they'll create a Minecraft Let's Play episode that summarizes a lot of the progress that they've made in the streams, which is likely to be a lot of progress due to the time spent streaming, which means it probably fits into the more engaging side of that spectrum. I think this method is great. I think it makes for fantastic content across the board, but it does feel slightly different to traditional Minecraft Let's Play episodes. Finally, from a creator standpoint, it's just hard starting something knowing that you're committing to it long term. Working on a world for multiple years takes a lot of commitment. I mean, anyone who started a new Minecraft world knows the feeling. Like the first few weeks, you are so excited, you have these massive plans, you lay out all these foundations, and then you start to doubt yourself and you start to lose faith. And And it's tricky, you know. YouTubers are human too, and we suffer from these feelings. And I think without the support of the Hermitcraft group and the format that we've kind of established, I would definitely be getting to like episode 12 of my Minecraft Let's Play and then starting again multiple times a year. And actually, that brings up a good point. The Hermitcraft group has built up a reputation for committing to these worlds long term, and we do have a reputation for seeing things through. And I think if you are someone who is starting out on a Minecraft Let's Play, you have to convince viewers that you are going to stick with this world for the long haul as well, because they are investing their time into your world too. They're watching your world progress and they're interested in seeing where it goes. And if you then get a reputation for starting a new world every sort of couple weeks or so and not seeing your ideas through, it's going to be difficult. You're kind of using up that trust. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough out there being a Minecraft Let's Player, let's say. But I think there is a lot of value in Minecraft Let's Play content. I think it's lovely. I think it is the sweet spot that YouTube exists for. I think it has a lot of heart. And judging by the fact that you have gotten this far into the video, I assume that is the case for you, which means I have one request, and I hate to do this, but you heard me say it earlier, the only thing that we can rely on as Minecraft Let's Players, with everything else working against us, is word of mouth. People telling each other about series that they really like. And look, Hermitcraft Season 11 is about to start. We have some amazing plans. And I'm super excited for this season to begin. And I would just love it if when the season starts, you could make a little fuss about it. You know, maybe share it around, you know, post about it on your Instagram stories, make little clips of the launch, or like post about it on wherever people are posting these days. I don't know. Tell your friends about this group of Minecrafters that all play on the same world together for multiple years and create incredible bases and this incredible little world together. I really don't care about me. Like, I'm a pretty retired YouTuber. I'm doing my own thing. I'm just doing what I enjoy. But Hermitcraft is a group of incredible individuals, and I want their series to do incredibly well. And also, I love Minecraft Let's Plays, and I want people outside of the Hermitcraft bubble to do well too. So any of your favorite Minecraft Let's Players, if you have them, just share their content around, spread the word. Another great way that you can help Minecraft Let's Players is just leave their videos running in the background of your face cams. I've gotten like 6 views while I've been recording this. It's amazing.